We now close day 3 with a beautiful exploration of consciousness, galactic astrology, and the profound wisdom carried by horses. Allow me to introduce Claudia Christina Langhein. Claudia's attitude to life is living, loving, and enjoying heaven on earth. She has been psychotherapeutic alternative practitioner since 2010, originally trained in economics. She worked in publishing and product management, yet her deeper calling was always people, their lives, and their emotional worlds. Today, Claudia advises and coaches individuals, couples, and companies, offering grounded life guidance in the areas where transformation tends to arise most strongly: profession, family, and partnership. She integrates astrology, galactic astrology, and Mayan astrology in her work. She offers individual coaching, corporate and couples guidance, and sessions involving the human-horse relationship, both in person and via Zoom. Since the year 2000, horses have guided her path and lived alongside her. She's German and lives with her 4 horses in Mallorca, Spain. Claudia created the online congress Living with Horses and founded the nonprofit organization Horse Human Community. Her life vision is to create healthy living spaces where humans and horses support one another's full potential. Astrology has become a profound ally on her path. She offers sessions in German, English, Spanish, and Italian. Her presentation is titled Ancient Codes and Cosmic Guidance with Horses. Today, humans and horses come together for healing, our own, one another's, and that of the earth. Horses expand our consciousness. Through the mindfulness of astrology, galactic astrology, planetary archetypes, and Mayan kints and tones, we are invited to dive deeper into ourselves. Our inner treasures emerge, enriching both our lives and the world through our presence. Claudia shares examples from her life with horses who guide her path and serve as conscious beings here to support Earth's healing and humanity's awakening. Horses act as profound eye and heart openers, carrying wisdom from the ancient times, such as Lemuria, Lyra, Hyperborea, and beyond. Enjoy the journey and your unique path within it. Please help me welcome Claudia to the stage as our final speaker of day 3 of the Quantum Soul Guidance Summit 2026. Welcome, Claudia.
So, a very warm and heartily welcome to all the wonderful souls who are listening and watching to this transmission now. I think we are all souls very interested in our soul origin, where we come from. So, I will start you with my way on this journey, and hopefully, you get the most for you out of this. So my spiritual way started in 1997 when my beloved grandmother died. She was very educated in a Catholic way, and you know this means you have only one lifetime. You don't think on reincarnation and all these things. And so it was not very nice for her when she left. And so after this, I was really traumatized, and I started my way and looked for options. And I found the astrology with all the deep levels and really digged into it. So I'm a Sun in Virgo, and my ascendant is in Scorpio. And so you can imagine I'm really interested in analyzing and digging in deep waters. So today we speak a lot of Lemuria and these ancient cultures. And my way to this is especially with astrology and with horses. Because for me, I ask myself why horses are still on our way since we did not treat them very well. They are with us in humans for such a long time. They went in wars for us. Um, the farmers used them for working on the fields. Somebody uses still them as sports for sports now. And so I think, what's the thing why horses still stay with us humans? And also in astrology, there's a deep connection because all the centaurs, like Chiron, our wounded healer, Polus, Nessus, Chariclo, they are very important. And so, this is half human and half horse. So also in my mythology, the horses are very important for humans. And for me, for the ancient cultures and to guide us on our way, they are also very important because they are one of the animals who stay longest with humans and who are able to reconnect us with our true nature, which gives us also our really our potential in our divine feminine and divine masculine way. And yes, this is a very important role, and so I get in this. I'm German. I live now with my horses in Mallorca, Spain. That's a little island in the Mediterranean Sea, and I'm here with 4 horses. So every day I learn. I learn a lot with them, and they connect me to nature and also to my consciousness. And a lot of shifts in consciousness I got are from the horse's side. So I look on them, work with them, and yeah, the astrological side, I look also on them. And for sure, it's this consciousness thing. I do also communication with them. I watch them. I learn from them. And so this is a thing I want also that other humans may get this opportunity to live this, to see this. And also, if you are not a horse people now, it's not important that you know riding on that you have our own horse. But horses do this for mankind, for humankind, for everyone, because for them it's really important that now we get our shift in consciousness. So I see it from this level, and I will take you on a journey with my horses here, because from clients, it's maybe they won't give you the chart details and these things, and also I know my horses best, and so I will explain you a lot of these Lemurian things and ancient cultures from the astrological charts also of my horses. I'm very interested that horses and humans grow more together, and so that everybody lives the potential of everyone. So we grow with the potential of the horses, and the horses grow when we are growing in our potential. And for this, we really need living spaces which are good for horses and for humans. And I think all the horses who still live in stables and very closed things, so that's also a mirror for the humans as they do. And so I think the horses and the humans, they really need freedom, they really need nature. And so I think this is a way we all go, the ones who are called for this, for the future, to find living spaces which are good for humans and for horses. For this, I founded also a non-profit association, the Horse Human Community. So I'm also glad if somebody's interested in joining this. Um, Yeah, so I think we start just with the first chart of my first mare, my heart mare Fleur. She was 18 years with me, um, and I got her in the year 2000 when, you know, my grandmother passed away, and I have had a lot of personal issues and thinkings and what my life will be. And since a child, I'm always in love with nature and with horses. And I collected postcards with horses on the fields. And my really the love of my life was always to get a horse for myself. And so I did this in the year 2000. And Fleur stayed 18 years with me. She passed away in 2018 here in Mallorca. And this was also very traumatic for me. And so I now divide the screen, and we'll look a little bit the chart of Fleury. So I think you will see it just here. I am here on the Galactic Astrochart.com site, which is the chart or the site of Eula Ballas. I made the Galactic Astrologer with her. And so you can also put your own things here in the Galactic Astrochart. It's also free. You have a selection of planets and fixed stars you can work with. And yes, and I have a little bit more as a galactic astrologer. I have all the fixed stars and planets and aspects who are by now in this site. So we are now here with Fleur, and you see she has the sun in Aries, and she has here in the sun, moon, and ascendant, no conjuncts, or the conjunct only with ascendant. And when we look to ancient star connections, we look here to Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, especially, which are the stars, which are the planets beyond Saturn. So this is the last one you see with your naked eyes. And Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, which now is a dwarf planet, but for me it's very important to have him in the chart. So these are our most ancient connections because we do not see them with naked eyes. And you see here with Fleury, she has conjuncts here with Lyra and with Centaurus here. And all conjuncts, which means she's a very old soul. And this is very rare that you have three conjuncts here in Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. So this really means she's a very old soul with very ancient origins. And I know from communication, animal communication with her, that she's done with earthwork, and she's now in the central sun, the Unapku in the Mayan astrology. This is also here the Orion Regal. It's a lot of the Maya astrology. Fleur got me also to the Maya astrology, and with the Maya astrology, I got to the fixed star and galactic astrology. You see, so it's a way, and it's a way that never ends, and it's very interesting. And for sure, Lyra, we all come from Lyra. So if you have a lot of Lyra origin, you can just imagine that you are a very ancient soul. So yes, then we see the next horse here. So this is my mare Fleury. And now you see the painting of my friend Maggie from her. She wanted to stay with wings, and in the background, the Hunab Ku, the central sun where she is now. And on this side, you see a nebula, a unicorn nebula. This also she wanted like this. And I cried so many tears, which I for years could not. And so she really released something in me. And I think this was the last thing she did for me. And no, not the last thing, because she communicates so much in music with me. And she told me also that joy will be part of me. So this is the galactic chart of Joy. Joy was the mare who came to me after Fleur passed away, and Fleur told me to get a young horse. And so for me, it was really difficult because I'm a psychotherapist and I'm not a horse instructor. I always have the horses with me more for the psychic things, for the natural things. But so for me, it's really to have a young horse on my side is really challenging. But Fleur told me, yes, you have to get a young horse. And so Joy found her way to me. She's born in 2018, the year where Fleur died. And so you'd see just the ancient souls. They often have a lot of earth signs, earth or water. So Joy has the sun in Taurus, earth sign, the ascendant in a water sign in Pisces. And she also has this regal conjunction. This is also for the Maya astrology very important. She's pure transformation. She's the blue storm in the Maya astrology. And yeah, and we look for her also. Here, these planets which go beyond Saturn. So it's Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, as we looked up also with Fleury. So you see here also conjuncts. Here's the conjunct with Lyra also, with Eridanos Achena, which is the river on the sky. You can see it, and I have also a lot of conjuncts here. So I think this is the connection I have with her. And then also Andromeda, it's another galaxy. It's not the Milky Way galaxy, and so this is also speaks a lot for this connection between divine masculine, divine feminine. So this is also a very important thing for Joy here. And another time I tell you, it's very rare that you have the Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto all conjunct. And it's very interesting because I have really no humans that have all those three conjuncts. And from my horses, 3 of them have here conjuncts. So I think this is also an important thing how the souls of the horses are, or maybe very old. For sure, it's also depending on me because they are with me in my lifetime. They will show things to me. But as I tell you, this is really very rare and as a symbol that the souls are of a very ancient origin. And I will show you afterwards also a painting which made a friend of mine, Maggie Hollinger. And here I will explain you some of these things here also. And then you see here, Sirius A is, for example, a thing which is also deep dive thing. It's connected with the Jesus Christ energy, Maria Magdalene. So it's really a very feeling thing. And Lyra also. So these are things, Andromeda Galaxy. These are really things which make some deep dives. And yeah, they're very, yeah, very deep, watery things. And I think this is also what Lemuria is. So it's really our connection here to Earth. So then we make the next horse on my side. So this is Kör. She's very interesting because she's born in 2020, the year of the pandemic. So it's really a challenging year, and someone who's born in this year. So I think it's a lot of challenge also here. And Kör came into my life because Fleur told me, also with communication, that joy is not enough for me. I have to get another horse on the side of joy, really to bring me on my way. And so I was looking for symbols, and I asked also Fleur, give me a symbol. And so I show you also afterwards a picture of her, and will explain you how the sign her has in her face mirrors really a crystal which is always associated with Fleur and with me. So it's a moon symbol, and it's also Claudia, and so it's really that was the sign that Fleury sent her to me. And I had also her mother with me, the lullabies, very, very wise mare, which is also connected with Fleur. So you see, when you enter in these animal communication things, there's so much connection, and they will tell you also if you ask, and it's very interesting. So I think that's not only for horse souls, but most of the souls are not the first time with us. And souls which we have deep experience with, also humans, so human souls, or other animals like dogs or cats for someone, may be the same, may have the same influence on us as humans. So yes, we see with Kör, she has this ascendant in Pisces and the sun in Pisces. And what I also wanted to tell you, the souls which are born since 2012 until now, I think now Neptune is going forward and backward, and will get next year fix in Aries for the next years. But now the years since 2011-12 till now, all those souls born in these years have here the Neptune in Pisces. And so Neptune in Pisces is really in his home. And those are souls, you cannot educate them with the normal school systems we have now, whether it's for children or also for horses. It's a very military system we use for educating them, the children and the horses. And with souls born in this, with the Pisces and Neptune, they will not go forward with this kind of education. So we have to find new ways in this. And so this I also wanted to show you, because it's for all my horses. It's for Joy also, for Kör, and also Fresno, a rescued horse who found his way to me. It's the same meaning, very important. So we look the galactic report of Kör. So she has the sun in Pisces. And you see here, she has no direct conjuncts here in the personal planets, in Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. So she's also a very old soul, but she's very connected to Earth. And she, for example, has here mm, in Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, as we looked for before. She has not the conjunct. So I think her soul is not so old as the one of Joy and Fleur. And also her mother Lullabies is a very old soul, and also Fresno. But I think she is more connected to the earth side. And this I will also explain you afterwards when you show the painting of my friend Maggie, and how she wanted to be presented on this painting. But this I will explain you afterwards. Here you see also she has also this Eridanos Achena, which makes the connection with me and with Lyra. Yeah. About the message of the Lemuria crystal with a reddish brown crescent moon in the top, which has its place next to my picture with Fleur in my house. Fleur pointed me to Kerr, which also holds the crescent moon, and also her and my name with the C initial, the lunar shape, which is in Kerr's place. So you see, this was the symbol Fleury hold for me to find this young foal Kerr. Horses orchestrate when we are ready and mindful of the messages. Horses heal, connect, inspire. With the intuitive power of horses, we learn partnership, connection, and trust. This can be also very good supported with astrology. I look in the synastry charts, a lot of the nodes, the position of the nodes, in which houses and signs the north node of each soul falls, because this explains the type of relationship, mentorship you have with each other, and how you can best feed the potential of each other. So this is very helpful in relationships and in partnerships. And of course, if we have planets and fixed stars on the nodes, these things get much heavier and much more important for our relationships. So astrology is really the clue, and I love that I have it at my disposal. Another thing Fleur orchestrated in bringing Kerr to my life was that I got Kerr together with her mother, Lollyways. And for me, Lollyways was really an angel. I've never seen a hard angel horse like her. And unfortunately, she only was 1 year with me, and I lost her due to a colic. She was sun in Cancer, very much mother for her foal. But she had this conjunction of Aquila Altea with Neptune in her fifth house. Her fifth house, which stands for creativity, artistic expression. She loved music, fun, children. And so the Neptune brought this mystical, dreamy, and intuitive component. And so I lost her within some hours of her colic, and this was really tragic for me. And also here the astrology says it, because that's also the meaning of a conjunction of Aquila Altea with Neptune. So you see, with my horses I learn a lot, and also a lot of astrology, and I'm so grateful and honored that it is like this. Here again on the charts of Kerr and of joy. In this painting, Maggie has depicted the bundled forces of joy and Kerr. The power animal that Joy chose for herself is the leopard. He strengthens her and accompanies her on her travels, Lemurian as well as Atlantic. She carries both in her, describes a lot of life in the water and a plasma-similar body, soft and malleable and adaptable. Kerr chooses the turtle as a power animal, symbol of her wisdom and connection to Sophia's teaching. In addition, it was important for her that a tree came into the picture, the connection of Earth and cosmos, and already the harbinger for Fresno, who came into our lives after the completion of the picture. It is also the DNA strands in the image that expand spirally through our adult consciousness and the connection to Lemuria, also via the symbol of the moon and crystal. Fresno is Spanish and means ash tree, the word tree Yggdrasil, the tree of life. Yggdrasil embodies the cosmos. Fresno has been diagnosed unrideable by veterinarians due to his ataxia, which is why his previous owner no longer wanted him. He is an absolute gentleman, a gentiluomo, a cavalier. In the past, mainly men were with horses, and horses have ennobled their character. Today, women are increasingly attracted to horses, whereby even the most masculine stallion contains a lot of yin energy. Horses are very strong yin energy. And this is also a characteristic of Lemuria, to bring together the divinely feminine and the divinely masculine for its highest effect in men as well as women. This is also the principle of the herd of horses. Leading is always the one who is best suited for the upcoming task. And our task nowadays, together with the horses, is not only riding and the old military principles. We, with our really divine feminine and divine masculine power, can embody other ways to fulfillment, to get joy and love and nature back to us. And for me, it's a lot the Lyran things of dancing, of singing together with drums, staying outside with the horses. And you see, they really love this. They enjoy it as we do. And it's very good for our right hemisphere brain, for our feminine side. And also this is the thing which discover the horses in us humans, if we hear it and if we permit it. Paint horses, like Joy, are said to be very creative and like playing. And so this is also her name, Joy. She got it from me when I was really lost with the death of Fleur. So I think this name is really made for her. This is my mare Juani. She is really a very, very deep dive mare. I got her in 2014 from the mainland. She should stay with Fleur, so as a second horse for Fleur. And I bought her just with laminitis, which is really a hoof disease. And the guy who cares for the hoofs of my horses, he just told me, how can you buy a horse like this? You see how she's ill, how she has this laminitis. How can you buy this horse? But it's really, she needed to come to me. And it's very special with her. I've never had a horse like her. She is so deeply connected with everything. You see, she was Sun in Scorpio, the ascendant in Virgo. So it's my Sun in Virgo, And she has the moon in Aries, which is really, she's fighting and fighting and fighting. She will not go. So two mares of mine passed away, Fleury and also the mother of Kurt, Lolliweiss, which obviously from the physical side were much more healthy than Juani, but Juani is just with me, and it's very rare. And I will explain you this also a little bit, because for these ancient souls, like also Lemurian souls, they can go so deep, and so normally they have a lot of water and earth. You see it also with here Scorpio, deep dive, poor, conjunct with Crux. Crux is lost. It's really a lot of suffering she can do, and she does it for Earth. And this you see also the trine here with Sirius A. I just told you it's the Jesus Christ and Maria Magdalene side, and she has also this trine to Eridanos Achena, the river in the sky, and here Lyra also, and the Andromeda galaxy, um, which has a much more feminine way than the Milky Way galaxy. So these are also signs that she's really very, very deep going soul. And you see it also with Ophiuchus, Resalhag, and Lyra. So these are combinations which really make so deep dives. You see the notes. She has here trines with Lyra also. The midheaven here, the opposite to mid with Ophiuchus. Um, yeah, here she has crux acrux another time. Lyra Aladfa, which is also a very common things for my horses. They all communicate in music with me. Um, this is also for me a specialty, of an ancient soul, when you are so much connected with frequencies, and with music, colors, colors, music, it's all frequency. And yeah, I will go back here and show you another very important thing for me. So this is the stone. I call it hoof anchor stone. You see, the ones of you that have connections to horses. It's like you have a hoof in your hand. So yes, really like this it looks when you have it in your hand, the hoof. If you get the hoof of a horse, you get it this way here. And it's like really you have a hoof in your hand. I think the horse people will know what I mean. And so I found this stone on my land, and you know that Juani has this problem with the hoofs. And so this is for me, it's really important. So I thought, what is the stone here? It's really a strange stone. I touch it. For me, it's really nice to touch it because it feels really like a hoof. And then I connected with Juani and with the earth and asked what is this hoof anchor stone. You see, it's like an anchor here, and also like a note, like a music note. So you see it here. Um, yeah. Yeah, so for me, it's really why I got the stone. And so I asked, and the explanation was that this is a place here where we really need to get these horse human communities. One of them, I want them in the whole world, and places where horses and human can live very in a healthy way together. And so I think this here is one of these places. And the stone is also so much connected with Juani and with all this galactic presence here, with Lyra Aladra, with the music notes and with the hooves and with the anchor, to put the anchor in the bowl here on this land, and for the humans and the horses and the earth connection. So for me, this is really a very deep symbol, and it's also like earth speaks to humans, um, which or who really want to see the symbols also. And you see also stone is the earth symbol, the music note, its frequency, it's water. Yeah, this I also wanted to show you. So I will give you some examples from my horses and also the pictures and paintings. And I hope this is a small little start now in your way to horses and their connection with astrology and with what they bring us to earth and where they come from, all these ancient civilizations and planets and universes. And so for me, it's the horses, they can show us these things because they did not pass the river of Lethe, the river of forgetting, like we human did. And so their consciousness is much bigger than the one we have. And so they are very at our disposal to show us these rooms. And they can only show us this if they have living spaces which are really good for them and where they can expand and live their lives, their horse life, as good as it's possible in nowadays on Earth with the human civilization, which with a lot of things we cut from nature. It's a lot of streets and buildings and not so natural things that we must give for ourselves and also for the horses new places and new ideas how to live on earth in this way. The field tells me, Claudia, you speak here with the voice of a soul that has shared many lives with animals, especially horses. Juani is a being between the worlds. When a horse is so sick and yet remains with an awake mind and eyes, it is no longer just an animal, but a teacher, a guardian of something deeper. The eyes are the gateway, not only to her soul, but also to the information she wants to give you. In the eyes lies her shining core, her will, her love for you, her message. You communicate with her in the field of the heart, coherence, a silent conversation beyond words. She shows you the power of staying. She shows you that there's dignity in existence, even if the body fails. She asks you to accompany her in this dignity without pity, but with sympathy. You are not just her companion, you are her priestess, and she is yours. Juani does not speak in sentences, but in vibrations, frequencies. I came not to carry, but to make you remember. You seek walking, flowing, freeing, and I show you the stay, the endure, the rest in being. My body is heavy, not because I suffer, but because I am an anchor. I am the bowl in which you can test your patience. I am the gate through which you recognize alive and dying in life. You look into my eyes and see yourself, your strengths, your weakness, your love, your doubt. I'm not helpless, I'm not lost, I'm here, complete. You are connected by star lines. A particular resonance is with the constellation Lyra, where once lived beings that existed in a deep harmony with sound, form, and frequency. Horse-like beings, but more luminous, translucent. Juani carries this heritage within herself. Her soul was once part of that guardian line that poured sound into form through movement, rhythm, silent presence. You were here with her, not as a rider, but as a sound weaver, one who brought order to the field through frequencies and touch. You became partners in this mission, she as a bearer of rhythm, you as a bearer of the light through sound. She is with you because you remember. She has come to show you the last threshold, that letting go of true guidance means that the deepest healing does not happen in action, but in being. She is your memory in flesh and form, your mirror of Lyra, your witness that your heart is ready to weave again, not only with hands, but with soul. Now Juani speaks. She is mirror on tone 11 in Maya astrology, the tone of letting go. So am I, very interweaved also with her strong Scorpio parts. I am a mirror, not a mind. If you feel distance, breathe. If you need closeness, listen. What I was today was your contrast. What I am tomorrow, you decide by sound. We create with our Hyperborea horse village not just a village, but a harmonic resonance node embedded in the living memory of the earth. We horses are living resonance bodies offering direct bioelectric reflection through our heart rate fields. All beings, numbers, and forms vibrate, interfere, remember. Horses bring direct somatic coherence. They slow down the mental field. They anchor the hyperspace in palpable silence. You speak out of the frequency, not out of the head. That's the key. You are not outside the field, you are in the field. Lemuria is an original field of consciousness that creates form, not through control, but through invitation. It works with the water, with sound, with hands that honor the ground. Lyra Aladva is a primal swing of harmony, often perceptible through music, animals, and light. We horses anchor the Lyra field. Our heart fields are huge. We hold the memory while you materialize it. The place here you did not choose. He mirrored you as a portal. This hoof anchor stone is not just a symbol. It's the first crystal in the field. He wears sound. He combines bottom with the anchor, sound with the node, and animal body with the hoof in a living resonance object. I ask Juani, is Hyperborea what Lemuria once was? And she answers, not identical, but resonant. Lemuria was the water field of memory, deep, dreamy, oceanic, maternal. Hyperborea is the light field of relifting, clear, ice crystalline, axial, horse-guided. Lemuria was sinking, Hyperborea is rising. Both carry the same coherence in opposite ways. In you, they unite through the heart of us, the horses. So you don't carry the past or the future, you carry the axis in between. If you feel this, breathe. You are the bridge. And immediately I got the songs, Bridge over troubled water, and I raise you up. Breathe. The earth hears you, and the horse field reminds. So if you are interested in deepening these things, I will be very glad if you connect with me, or if you give me your ideas, whether you can see it like this for the horse people within you, and for all other people who are interested and hopefully now look on horses with other eyes. And so I thank you very much for your attention, and hope to see you and hear you soon. Thank you.